Join the #1 team in CBD, Green Gold Wealth.
This video is for those of you on our team. So if you are in the top 100 or level 3 group, or you're in level 2, the team builder group on Facebook, or you're in the level 1 support group with us in the Teamworks group, this video is for you. I've got an email going out to everybody. You guys will get it, but it's really speaking to those that aren't in yet, that are pre-enrollees, but I wanted to share with you so you know what's going on. Just trying to leverage as much as I can. But I know some of this that I put out there is going to confuse some of you who don't know what's going on with the marketing and the plan and the fact that I need to compress a lot of activity into a short time. So I wanted to explain this. So I got an email going out saying, this is bonkers, big announcement. Let's see if I can preview this. So you're going to see this email most likely. Again, it's mostly written for people who aren't in the team line yet, or who got into the team line as a pre-enrollee but didn't sign up yet. But I include you guys on it for now because I want you to be exposed to what's going on rather than you being in the dark. I want you to see what I'm sending out. And because this is creating business volume for you, and I want you to understand that. I also posted a video on YouTube again that links to, and you might be confused, some of you, because some of you in the top 100, you might be wondering, why isn't there a rotational link here? I'm going to explain that. I know not everybody listening to this is in that rotation, but just hang tight. I want you guys to understand what's going on. It's like a lot is going on. You know, you don't create massive momentum and growth, particularly as we have, on behalf of a lot of you, without doing things out of the box. So I'm going to break this down, make sure you understand, and that you're supporting each other and that you're supporting the content I'm putting out there. Like, even if your link isn't in here, you should be supporting this. You should be commenting, liking. Like, it's really important to understand. I know a lot of people, they get stuck in these certain perspectives that are why they're having trouble succeeding. They don't understand how things connect and actually how things benefit you if you collaborate. I'm going to try to explain this the best way I can. So if you're not in the top 100, you benefit by people being successful in the top 100 in that rotator, even if you're not in it. You need to understand that. It's a big direct connection because of the spillover and stuff. And you want to cheer that and you want to support that. So when I'm posting content online, for example, that has the rotator link in it, even if you're not in the top 100, you want to promote that, like it, share it, because it creates spillover for you. And then if you are in the top 100, I want you to understand why the rotator link isn't in here, because I designed this for an email. Remember, once we got to 100 in the top 100, I was going to email my list. And we need to kick that off again. I can't sit on my laurels. I can't just move into support mode. I know a lot of you want me to move into support mode and help you. And I get it. And I am. But you need to understand how I'm doing that. It's going to create much more success for you than what you think you want me to do right now. It's really important to understand. I know what to focus on to help you guys grow faster. And it's not what you think you want help on. It's really important to understand that and to trust that, just based on the results that I've been getting. Hopefully you understand, it's probably a little bit different than you think it should be. And you just kind of want to watch and observe and see how it all rolls out. I'm going to try to break it down as much as I can in this, and I have a lot of follow-up, a lot of stuff that I'm working on. Anyway, a lot of things to cover. So first, in the spirit of helping you see how that it's not just an indirect, utopian idea. When I say, when someone else in the team wins, you win, there's a very direct connection. So again, earlier I was saying, if you're not in the top 100, you couldn't afford to get in there or whatever, or closed up before you could get in there, and you're not in the top 100 marketing rotator, you might feel bummed out or whatever. You need to understand, they're getting leads in that rotator, it's spilling over to you. There's a lot of interconnection about how we win as a team, but you guys need to understand it, or you're not going to cheer and support, and you're not going to like YouTube videos like this, which we need. We need a group energy and synergy to show everyone that there's a group of unity or people working together. That's what attracts. That's what
Join the #1 team in CBD,
okay,
Green Gold
so
Wealth.
We're at day 1, January 1st. Look at all this volume already. This is my organization, but a lot of this is in yours too. I mean, for you, it might be $50. I don't know what it is. Don't worry about it. We're going to keep building this leg. that was the point of what I'm going to get back to with that announcement that I made today. I'm going to I have a responsibility to keep driving down the first leg here. And I need to build my second leg. I want you guys to also understand that. If I only build one leg and I don't make much money, that's not good for anybody. I need to set a really good example as the team leader. I need to build a second leg. And I had mentioned, I know not all of you caught it. Those of you in the top 100 probably did, because I really emphasized it with you, that once I got 100 people in the top 100 group, then I would start building my second leg. But until then, I was just driving that first leg down to get it really, really going. Then after I started building the second leg, I mentioned that half of my leads would still fall, that I would promote to my email list, would still fall into my first leg, and the other half would fall in here. And today's the first day really in a long time I've started promoting again, and I'm sending an email to the list. I don't expect a lot to come from it because it's early in the year. I hit it really hard last month. There'll just be little trickles every time I send an email, but it will be continually growing this, and it will start growing my second leg. So that's one thing. For those in the top 100, I have a lot to cover, guys. I hope you can get through all this because this is a big stuff, man. We can do some amazing things this year, but I need to have your attention. I know there's a lot going on in your life, but this can be massive. But it's important you follow along and that you work together as a team and you understand that a win for somebody else in the team is a win for you directly, not just indirectly. So I want to break all of this down. Those of you in the top 100, you know that when I'm promoting on social media, it has the rotator link in it. So you might be wondering, why isn't that here? Well, because this is actually from an email I sent out. Like I was sending out an email and I needed a link into the video update. And so it's an email promotion. That's why there's no link here. And I won't do that a lot. I'm going to find another way to do it, but I'm in such, like, for example, I could have loaded this video onto a landing page, like, a web page, but I got to move quickly. So this is part of an email promotion. So again, this is going to be part of promoting, of growing. Half of it's going to go into this leg and half of it goes into this leg when I promote by email. So when you don't see a link here at all, you won't see my link here because it's not for promoting online. And really what I would have liked to have done is post it on a website, but I just don't have time right now. Like I need to move forward and get it done and get it out there. I'm curious if we're going to get much result from it. Like, I'm not looking at my email list now as the big driver. In fact, I cover in here in this video what the big driver, how I'm going to really be driving down these legs, which you need me to do. You want me to keep driving these legs down, and then we're going to move into helping you now. I'm getting ready to help you build the second legs. I'll talk about that in a minute. That's next. I got to do one thing at a time, and I need to keep the energy going forward to my list and keep building these legs. And I need to build my second leg, obviously, now that we have 100 people in the top 100. So I'm doing that through the email list. I hope that all makes sense. Now, why might you want to, if you're in the top 100, and even if you're not, why might you want to promote and share and comment on videos like this? Because people that come in from this half of them are falling in here. Again, that's going out to my email list, and it's going to continue to happen. And half of them are going to fall in here. And you should want me to build a second leg. That would be really, really mean of you if you didn't want me and didn't want to support me building a second leg after everything I'm doing. I hope you guys all want me to build a second leg. Okay. So, don't be shy on supporting content, even if you're in the top 100, even if it doesn't have your link in it, because it's still directly tied to helping you grow. Very directly so. Okay. And if you're not in the top 100, you want to help it happen because you're probably in this leg right here, and half of it's going to drive in there. And hopefully you also want me to be able to build the second leg. Okay, so that's the first thing. The bigger thing, though, is this announcement does relate to you, even though when you're listening to it, if I didn't have this video, you might not have understood. I'm describing in here to people on the list that aren't in yet. I'm describing to them how I'm really going to be driving down volume in this leg and in this leg, even outside of the marketing rotators I set up to help you build your second legs, outside of all the training I'm getting ready to launch to you and the content and the presentations and the strategies I'm going to be showing you guys how to employ to build your second leg. And by the way, I'm going to be coming in for those of you that are building. I'm going to be supporting you in all kinds of ways. I can only do so much at a time. We're only in our first month. Hopefully you're impressed with the results so far. It's going to get crazier and more amazing as we go forward. You've got to trust my process. I talked in here about how I'm going to really drive down this leg and this leg continuously so that everyone in the team has a lot of momentum there. So I'm setting a strong example as the team leader. And so you have volume growing in those legs, so you can focus mainly on one leg yourself. I talk about it in there because my email list is going to, peter out. It's not going to be an endless supply of forever growth. I expect it to slow down even as it is. So I talk in here, and you might want to listen to this video. I posted it in the groups as well, about how I'm going to be driving down endless volume, and it's going to be massive. I talk about the online success strategy, which is a system. Well, the online success strategy is actually a strategy that everyone you see who's successful online year after year as coaches, consultants, network marketers, affiliate marketers, selling their own courses, whatever they're doing. If you see anyone who's majorly successful consistently year after year in any field or niche, leveraging the internet from the big names on down to those doing really, really well, they're all applying the online success strategy. But I've used it for years. It's how I was because I've applied the online success strategy. That was how I was able to get on the leaderboard with the 214 enrollments, for example, in our first month. That was from the previous application of the online success strategy and systems that I set up. But what you may not know, I don't know if you know this, over the last year, Robin and I have been putting almost all of our time into developing like what I like to call my grand opus, like the big, like the next big thing that I wanted to put out to the marketing community and to the world. And it is the online success strategy, but like on steroids. And we've tested it. It's like going to be really, really powerful. It allows us to advertise and have our advertising basically be free or majorly a lot of that money coming back so we can scale up. And we're going to be directing all of that into driving these two legs down, helping you guys build your legs. You guys all benefit from this. And so I was describing that in here, just to see if there's any people that, have been slow to move that are on my email list that want to get in before I turn that puppy on. But I want you all to know that where this is going is like massive scale, where I'm going to be able to advertise with that system that I've been spending the whole year with Robin. And Robin's been phenomenal at helping us put that together. She does most of the technology. She's like the branding, makes it look beautiful. Like she's a huge piece of it. And she's going to be a big part of this too. We're going to be developing this in a big way, driving it down. That's how we're going to do that. And that's going to help all of you because it's going to be helping build the volume in these legs in a major way. Because my email list is going to die at some point. Like if I don't keep building it, that online success strategy and that system that we spent a year putting it together, that's going to be what allows me to continue to build my list with new people in a major way. And we're directing everybody into Hempworx. Now, it may or may not be obvious to you how that works. I have a free class that talks about it. I just want you to understand, like, we have a major plan for ongoing, evergreen, continual, massive growth of these two legs, and that's how we're going to do that. Now, okay, so you want to support, like, the promotion that I'm doing. When I'm talking to my list right now about this, anyone who comes in from that, like, they're either following in this leg, half of them, or this leg, half of them. And again, I need to build my second leg at some point, and that's how I'm doing it through the email list. I'm also going to be doing it, half and half through my email list, like I promised. And all my social media marketing, that's literally just, if you see a link here promoting, I didn't put the link here to stay true to that model because it wouldn't have worked. Like I needed to send it to the email. I need to start building my second leg. It wouldn't have worked if I put a link here. So I didn't put the social media link there for the top 100 rotator because I needed to promote to my email list. And I just needed somewhere to send them to a video to update what's going on. Again, ideally I would have just, so there was no confusion, I would have posted it like on a web page. I just didn't have time. Hope that makes sense. Hope you understand that everything that I'm promoting is essential to the success for all of us. I obviously have to build two legs. I'm going to be doing that. Half through my email list will go here. The other half will start going here now that we have 100 people in the top 100. And then I'm going to be building both these legs through the online success strategy that I'm going to start advertising in a major way. Now, a lot of you who are in the top 100 joined us in Profit Platform and Ambassador, so you're also going to be employing this. But it takes time to put it together. You'll get to see us doing it as you're putting it together. That'll get you excited, and it's going to be helping you grow because it's going to be building volume in at least one of your legs. Now, there's a lot of short-term marketing strategies I'm going to be teaching you. There's ways to generate free leads for those of you in level 1 in the Teamworks Facebook group. There's more faster strategies for those of you who can spend a little money on leads or can spend a little money on online marketing that we're going to be doing in the level 2 group, the team builder group, and the level 3 group, the top 100. And those maybe who didn't get into the top 100, but want to join us in level 3. And we'll be doing the more aggressive, like I call them guerrilla marketing strategies that don't take a long time to set up. And I'm going to be giving you I've been talking about that. I've been working on the emails, the presentations, all of that. I'm going to be rolling that out, but I need a little bit more time putting it together. Maybe another week, maybe a little bit less. So just be patient with me. Hopefully it's been impressive enough and you don't think I'm moving slow. It takes some time to put all of this together, but I'm getting all that together for you to help you build your second legs. And there'll be all kinds of support that I do to bring in, but I'm doing the big stuff first. I'm doing the stuff that, that wows, that gets people excited, and that creates real volume underneath you to help you have to just basically focus on one leg. But I am continually developing, and in about a week, maybe a little less, I'm going to be able to show you the emails, the presentations, the stuff you can start rolling out with, and the marketing strategies to start rolling out and building your second legs, and I'll be supporting you with that, okay? So I just wanted to update you on what this was all about, that I've got this announcement going out to the major list. I don't know what's going to come of it. I expect something to come of it. I'll be hitting that list over and over again this month, and you'll see those emails. Don't get confused by it. I need to keep the energy going with my list. I like to get everybody that can possibly be gotten out of that older list into Hempworx, into the team line, or into enrolling, but just understand the backup plan, which is massive. I covered what that is in this video. It's releasing this online success strategy, the biggest, most powerful system that we've ever created, that I've ever been a part of, and I would have never been able to do it without Robin and her genius with branding and design, stuff I'm not good at, and the technology side. Like, she's just a whiz at that stuff. It's absolutely amazing. And her branding and her video presence, all the stuff that I'm not good at, she's going to bring, or she's already brought to this. We've tested it. It worked phenomenally well. This is how we're going to continue, because my email list is going to dry up. This is how we're going to continue to build my email list and keep driving down both these legs. That's what that's announcing. And I'm just inviting people still on my list, hey, come in before I launch this massive puppy, because it's going to be amazing. And those who join later, they're going to be so far down, I'll never have a chance to meet them or know them. So I'm encouraging them to come in now. That's what that's all about. You can certainly watch this video and learn, because this directly impacts you. Like, what I'm describing there is building volume for you. It's also describing how I'm going to be able to have the continued ammunition, or whatever you want to call it, to build 2 legs for myself, which you definitely want me to do. You don't want me to just be limping around with one leg and not making much money. Like, you want me to set a good example, right? Well, that's how we're going to be doing it, and at the same time driving volume for all of you. It's that online success strategy that I'm about ready to release, and that's what this video is about. Okay, I'll continue emailing my list. Again, I don't expect as much to come from it. We'll see. I don't know. Like, maybe this was a really comprehensive message, so I'm really trying to talk to those that are like stronger leaders, that's slower to move, or at least get their attention. Maybe they're still really excited about another opportunity, or they're slow to move out of an opportunity that's making them a lot of money because of the political stuff. And it's a tough decision, but I'm getting their attention. Like, they might join us a couple months from now, but I'm definitely getting their attention with something like this. Just telling them what's going on, what our plans are. They'll get it. They'll see it. I don't expect a lot of people to join from this right away. It's just getting people's attention and attracting like the really influential people that might join us a little bit later. But I will have some other emails that I send out this month that will get some action going and get some of the last stragglers that are, maybe not really, really advanced, aren't making a lot of money yet in another program, but this will kind of get their attention. They won't quite understand it, but they'll see something big's going on, and I'll have some simpler emails that they'll get. And I still think there's a lot of action still left on my list, but it won't last forever unless we grow it and expand it. And that's what this is talking about. That's what I'm going to be able to do with the online success strategy that we're about ready to launch. So watch this video with all that in mind. Sorry if I'm talking really fast. Just so much going on. Hopefully you're not feeling like I'm not moving fast enough. I know a lot of you want my support, but hopefully the results that you're seeing is enough for you to realize I know what I'm doing. And even if you want me to like help you in some particular area, I'm helping you in the biggest way to blast off your second leg and your first leg and have massive success. We're only a month in, so give me a little time to get the content created. I have lots of announcements for you. Most of you that are in the top 100 are now in the marketing rotator. I got tons of work to do there to get that where I want it to be. I hope to have it where I want it to be within the next 2 weeks, but leads are coming in. Not all of you have seen those yet. I'll have an update on that here in a day or two. And then I'll have an update for those, tons of you like qualified. Congratulations, by the way. So many of you qualified for the second marketing rotator. And we had congratulated a lot of people, but there's like so many of you that like have since like qualified for it that hadn't, or have more shares now than you did. So I can't, my team's going through that. We're trying to get everything updated and let you know. I hope to have that marketing rotator ready, up and running in about 2 weeks. The top 100 one is up and running, but I hope to have it where I want it with lead capture. I'll have updates on all of this, guys. Just hopefully you don't feel like I'm going slow, because that's definitely not the case. All right. Hopefully you can trust the process and trust that I know what I should be focusing on for you all to grow the fastest. Okay. So give me another couple days to get you all updated on those other marketing rotators and the other training that I have coming out. Hopefully this explanation gave you a little bit of a deeper understanding of how when one person wins in the team, everyone wins directly. Spillover, wanting to see me succeed. Hopefully, I hope you guys want to see me build a second leg. I'd always said that when I got to 100 people in the top 100, I need to start building the second leg with the email list. Hopefully you understand what's going on. Do watch this video that I posted. And I'm going to have a conference call, a webinar, Zoom webinar with you guys here soon. I'll announce it soon. I need a little time to figure out my schedule this week. But very soon I'm going to start doing regular events with you guys and Q&As. That's coming too. So remember, there's a CEO, Hempworx CEO Zoom call today, Thursday on the 2nd. If you didn't register for that, look for that. Go in the groups and look for that. Ask around. Definitely be there. Some big announcements. They got some amazing marketing tools coming. This is going to be amazing, guys. I'll just leave it there. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Join the #1 team in CBD, Green Gold Wealth.